An interesting fact in the life of the pharaohs. The pharaonic civilization of Egypt is full of many surprises and adventures that are not without interesting facts in the lives of these pharaohs. Those who founded one of the greatest civilizations of the ancient world, and even the oldest, that civilization that exposed it to continuous invasions, but nevertheless did not affect the character of its people, customs, traditions and religions, but it was in permanent creativity in various fields. It is characterized by historical greatness. It still attracts the minds of the public everywhere, as it is the origin of all civilizations because of what it presented to the ancient world of the most wonderful civilized human activity that originated on the banks of the Nile, and its influence spread throughout the ancient world. This is the pharaonic civilization that I researched in its pages. Greet them. About the lost city, the curse of the pharaohs, and the pregnant mummy. Zahi Hawass speaks. He said that the first pregnant mummy he discovered was in 2010 and dates back to 4,600 years old. There is no basis for what is called the curse of the pharaohs. There is no doubt that the recent discovery of the lost city, by the Egyptian mission headed by the great archaeologist Dr. Zahi Hawass, is one of the greatest archaeological discoveries dating back to the ancient Egyptian civilization, as it is the largest residential, administrative and industrial city in ancient Egypt, located in the west of Luxor Governorate. On the importance of discovering the lost city and the truth about the curse of the pharaohs, and the discovery of the first pregnant mummy in Poland, Dr. Zahi Hawass, an archaeologist and former minister of antiquities, spoke in an interview with Al Arabiya Net, in which he also revealed his opinion on the Egyptian historical drama, as well as his most prominent discoveries. The Lost City. Regarding the lost city in Luxor, he said, I named it the Lost City because we did not know anything about it, and I called it the Golden City, because it was built during the Golden Age of Egypt, the greatest era in the history of Egypt, which is the reign of Amenhotep III. He pointed out that this city is called Ishraq-at-Aten, and its palaces are called Ishraq-at-Aten Palace, and it is the largest city of the pharaohs known so far, hence its importance. He added that archaeologists said that the pharaonic civilization is a civilization without cities, and the discovery of this city confirmed that the pharaonic civilization had cities, and it had three neighborhoods: an administrative neighborhood, a residential neighborhood, and an industrial neighborhood. He added, in the industrial district, we discovered industries that were used in temples and royal palaces, making shoes, knitting, and storing meat. We also discovered many statues of Queen Ti, statues of Hathor, the goddess of love and beauty among the pharaohs, and 100 molds that were used to make amulets. For the first time, we reveal details about the workers' lives and artists in the Golden Age of Egypt. Pregnant mummy. Regarding the discovery of the first pregnant mummy in Poland, Dr. Zahi Hawass explained to Al Arabiya Net that this is normal, and that it is not the first discovery. Dr. Zahi Hawass discovered a mummy of a dwarf who was pregnant in the tombs of the pyramid builders, dating back 4,600 years, and that discovery was in 2010, which is the first discovery of a pregnant woman in history. Hawass continued that mummies in the past were analyzed using X-rays, which differ from CT scans because they show very important details, and there are thousands of mummies outside Egypt, so this discovery is not a new discovery. 2. The Screaming Woman. Hawass added that there are many discoveries of different cases of royal mummies, such as the mummy of the Screaming Woman, and with our use of CT scans, it was found that this mummy was subjected to severe sclerosis in the coronary arteries of the heart, which led to a heart attack, which resulted in the death of this princess from a heart attack, and this cardiac arrest made her scream and die like this. The CT scan also contributed to the discovery of information about the residents of Ra, who was wounded in a war battle with the Hyksos with 7 stab wounds. We also revealed a lot of information about diseases they suffered from, such as Ramses V, who died of smallpox, and Ramses II, who suffered from joint diseases due to old age. CT scans show a lot of information about the mummy's condition. The most important discoveries. Hawass touched on his most prominent discoveries, which are the tombs of the workers of the pyramid builders, which proved to the whole world that the pyramids were built by the Egyptians, and that they were not built with forced labor. He added, the Valley of the Golden Mummies in Baria Oasis, which I consider one of my most important discoveries, as well as the CT scan of Tutankhamun's family, the discovery of the mummy of Queen T, and the discovery of the mummy of Queen Hatshepsut, in the Valley of the Kings.